This is a love reading for the sun sign Sagittarius from June to July. In this reading, I will be taking out cards to know Sagittarius. What is the guidance for you who are in relationship? And for this, I will be doing a heart-shaped spread where on my left are the cards for you Sagittarius and on my right are the cards for your partner, your love interest. If you are married, then your spouse. Once I've seen how the cards are for Sagittarius who are in relationship, I will remove the partner cards to only look for guidance for Saggis who are single and are looking for love. If you were to write to me for a personal reading, I complete the heart for singles with the time spread. Since this is a general reading, I cannot do a time spread. So I only take this a guidance from tarot. So let's see what is the guidance for you Sagittarius. Also please note that this is a general reading and not everything will apply to all the Sagittarius, and whatever will apply will vary in the intensity. So first I'm asking is, who are you in the relationship? Who is your partner in the relationship? What is the strength or challenges you bring? What is the strength or challenges your partner brings? How do you see your partner? How does your partner see you? What is the hope or fear you have about the relationship or your partner in the future? And what is the hope or fear your partner has about you or the relationship in the future? What is the past you are coming from and what is the past your partner is coming from? And this is the overall guidance from tarot for the love reading. Now, for some of you Sagittarius, it may be love at the first sight. You probably met your partner and immediately fell in love and things just happened very quickly. It's also possible some of you met your partner while you were traveling and you were on a trip. So things have moved very quickly for you in this relationship. And as of now, you are just living in the moment and you are enjoying the relationship. What about your partner? Well, your partner looks like is someone who's been through a lot and may have really closed a lot of doors in their life and may not really let people in very easily. So you may be dealing with the partner who's seen as arrogant, little bit insensitive, and who's not very social. Yeah, so there is a whole lot of different perspective your partner gives as an impression to other people, and the reason for that is your partner doesn't believe in really speaking out and clearing the air. So you should be trying to find out and understand your partner more in depth to take this relationship forward. Some of you Saggy may be just in a bad relationship and you may be just realizing that your partner is not at all like what you had thought and is probably a little bit too authoritative to the point of it just getting a bit abusive. So for some of you there is a bit of regret also with your partner. If you are finding it's very challenging to talk to your partner, the reasons may have nothing to do with you. It's just that your partner may be recovering from something very bitter as an experience from the past. What is the strength or challenges you bring and what is the strength or challenges your partner brings? So while this whole relationship looks like it's fairly new, you both have a lot to deal with, Saji. It's telling me that you yourself have been through a lot to the point of just emotionally going through immense upheaval and turmoil, and it has taken you a good amount of strength to just keep it sane and balanced. One very clear indication is, Saji, you and your partner may, if you have met recently, you both may genuinely want to spend some time talking to each other, because it's quite possible that you are nursing a broken heart from a past relationship, but you're liking the excitement of being in the new relationship, but your partner is also nursing a broken heart but has also become a bit bitter from the past experience. So there is a bit of quite a handful you both have in your relationship to deal with. The strength your partner brings is, your partner really cares for taking care of things and making sure everything is really available. So materialism and financially being sound makes a very good case for your partner. So your love interest or partner may be very committed to their work also, and maybe because of a demanding work and the need to always be able to maintain a good life may have made them a little too practical for comfort. But nevertheless, your partner is someone who has a very good financial sense and may have really created a good amount of wealth and assets for himself or herself. How do you see your partner, and how does your partner see you? So you understand that your partner is going through some immense change. So there is this energy of wanting to understand, of being sensitive and letting that change to happen. Some of you who are married, Saji, it's possible that your partner has undergone a very drastic change and is now probably trying to move on from some kind of a pain or hurt they've had in the past. So you are extending a lot of understanding and sensitivity to your partner, Sagittarius. For some of you, where the marriage or the relationship is not working, you may just be deciding that it's good to just end it, and this relationship may not really move too far, or it may not just go too far. So some of you have very serious doubts about the relationship, for whom the relationship is not working, and you may be seeing an end to the relationship really. Now, how does your partner see you? Well, your partner does feel that career wise you may not have really created yourself a very sound foundation, or you are still at work in terms of creating something very solid for yourself. So your partner does see you as someone who has a lot of work cut out for himself or herself, and lot of security to be created, unlike the way they see themselves. So your partner does see himself as someone who's created lot of riches and good life for them, but they probably feel that you are not yet there and you still have a long way to go. Some of you may not be so well off, and your partner may be just thinking that you just don't have the money. Yeah. So there is a lot going on in the relationship, Sagittarius. For some of you who are new, just try to understand your partner much in depth, because it's looking like your partner may not be speaking too much and is undergoing some very drastic and deep change, and your partner may be getting a certain understanding about you, of you not being so financially solid and doing well career wise. So if that is not the case, you both may just want to talk it out. Some of you who are in a marriage and it's looking like a rough patch, to me it's looking like the crux of the difficulty may be money, and maybe it's ridden with too many fights, too much of change, and probably relocation. So quite a strong change energy also which I'm seeing in this spread. Now what is the hope or fear, Saji, you have with your partner or the relationship, and what is the hope or fear your partner has about you or the relationship? So in the future energy, it's looking a bit difficult. And Saji, you can just see the two people are falling out. So this is a time which is looking like is a testing energy to the relationship. And in the future, Saji, you feel that if your partner doesn't mend his or her ways, it's quite possible that this fallout is imminent and you both will hit a rough patch, and some of you may be considering a breakup or a divorce really in the future energy and moving away from your current location. Now this is only your fear, Saji. So if you are very committed and you want the relationship to work out, one thing you should totally do is talk to your partner and discuss the details. What is the hope or fear your partner has about you or the relationship? Well, it may have happened that sometime in the relationship something went wrong and your partner feels that you are not able to recover from that loss. So, Saji, if there is something that has happened as an event or a situation in the relationship in the past and you're just not able to forgive and move on, your partner feels then the relationship is not really headed anywhere in the future energy. So in the future energy, you both are very, very doubtful about how things will be, and the reason for such doubt and fear is how you both feel in the present energy. So there is a bit of difficult energy in the present, and you both have fair amount of fear and doubt in the future energy as well. Now what is the past you are coming from and what is the past your partner is coming from? So Saji, you do feel that this was a very lovable relationship, a very blissful relationship, and you're willing to give it a chance. You wanted to work it out, but you do have your fair share of worries and hardships to deal with. So the past energy is that this relationship was working out for the two of you, yeah. Now, what is the past energy your partner is coming from? There is a regret. Your partner feels that probably they should have spent bit more time in trying to understand you and the relationship and setting the expectations right. So there is a bit of disappointment that your partner seems to have. So talking is what is going to help the relationship really. So what is the overall guidance from tarot for the love reading? The good part is this relationship can be redeemed. If you're married, then this marriage is not over. It has probably reached a breaking point. You both are feeling immense stretch. But the good part is if you both remain committed, you can just pull it through and this relationship will survive. So there is a lot of emotional drainage and a lot of effort that you both need to put to keep it together. So overall, there is a lot happening in the relationship and the communication is the key, and your partner seems to be going through some very drastic emotional change. So this is the reason why you both should be connecting and talking to each other. So the good part is you both are going to feel a lot of stretch, but it's not going to end purely on difficulties. So if you both are committed to keeping it together, this relationship is going to stay very, very strong. So this is how your reading is looking, Saji, for all of you who are couple and are in relationship. Now I'm going to remove the partner cards to only look for guidance for Sagis who are single and are looking for love. One good part is, Saji, if you're single and you're looking for love, you seem to have made up your mind, and you have experienced a lot of love and affection and a good relationship in the past. It's just that some of you may be going through immense money problem. It's possible that some of you have made some financial loss, or you've been very deeply hurt emotionally, and that may have more to do with some decision that you took, and you just can't make peace with that decision, either of moving out or of ending it in a certain way. So there is emotionally and financially there is a lot going on with you right now, Saji, if you're single. So if you're looking for love, it's looking like a quite a task at hand, with you really trying to take time out to socialize, go out and meet new people, and doing what is needed to be done at work. So the period of June and July is looking very, very tiring for you, Saji, because you are going to be on your toes trying to manage the two things together. But the good part is you've decided to feel light-hearted and let love come to you. So it's mentally you have made up your mind, but there is a bit of peace that you should be making emotionally, and financially you will have to really adjust a bit to make things happen for yourself. So this is how your reading is looking, Sagis who are single. And this was your reading for the month of June to July.